we talked about a lot, but this is probably like one of the things that I think every creative feels like they're gonna go through. And I remember I posted a thing with True talking about it.
Yeah.
When did you decide to leave work for the last time? And what would describe that, going through that and making that commitment?
It was just so many years of like, can I do it without a paycheck? You know what I mean? Like, do I need a paycheck from work to make this work? And I remember I had all the pay stubs from my job and all the checks, because I used to keep my checks, because I used to just take pictures of them and on the Chase app, and then I would keep the check. And then I remember, like, the last days of me working, I put like all the checks together and I started hitting it. And I just started doing pieces on my checks. And I was like, I don't need this. Like, I was writing stuff like that, like affirmations for myself. Um, but yeah, I feel like, you never really know when's the right time, but I kinda knew, and I seen a window for myself where I started selling a bit of merch online, and I started selling paintings just from being outside. You know what I mean? Just putting myself in these situations where people started noticing my stuff. And I was like, oh shit, like, it's happening. Like, this could work. And I seen a very small window for me to leave my job and take on art full time. But, everything I do is calculated. I'm learning more as a person that, you know, artists, you have to be like less calculated and more spontaneous. But, the way I did that was very calculated. I made a plan for myself, and I I quit. I didn't quit my job. I got fired on purpose. I stopped I stopped coming in for like a week or two, and I was just calling in sick every day. And I was calling in sick, and I was like, I know they're gonna fire me. Once they fire me, don't put that on there, cause I owe them niggas bread. I believed in myself enough, and I said, with those 6 months, I could make it happen. 6 months of just my mind and ideas and a big enough paycheck to get by, I could make it happen with those 6 months. And yeah, that's what I did. And those 6 months that I didn't have to clock into a job, and I still, I went outside like every day, and I linked up with people like Stevie, and I was linking people like Hidji, and you know, these are people I met from just doing art too and being outside, because I believed in myself. I feel like I believed in myself so much that they believed in me. You know what I mean? So, I was just coming outside and making shit happen. And it was like doing live art, airbrushing tees, 3D printing, doing graphic design for Laams. I mean, you could, anything in the art realm that you could think of, I've done that to get to where I'm at today, which is solely living off art. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I seen that small window. I jumped out, and then after that 6 months, I was able to, walk on my own. And, from there, we got the Outhouse, and, I got my own studio, and then it kept rolling like that. Mm-hmm.